Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Infinite Crypto Cruisers. Hey there, folks. This is Brad Varnell, and this is the Infinite Crypto YouTube channel. Today, I am super excited to do something a little bit new. My friends over at the BlastHoge meme coin community and the owners of the project asked me to come on tonight and do a special call, kind of helping lead their community through the Blast Network airdrop, and also kind of chiming in and giving my opinion on why I am so excited about the BlastHoge token and the potential that I believe that it has. So today we're kind of combining a couple of different communities. I know that a lot of folks from my Infinite Crypto YouTube channel are probably on here. Maybe you've heard a little bit about this. I've talked about it before in some videos and on my live streams. And there's probably a handful of you that are here just from the BlastHoge community that have no idea who I am. So welcome all of you. Folks, this is a little bit different than the Zooms that you guys are used to, where you can kind of see, where I can see you and you can raise your hand and ask questions. So for tonight, you feel free to just type in the chat as I'm going through things. If you have any questions, my beautiful bride, Deanna, is helping me out tonight. She's going to keep an eye on the chat as I kind of go over to the websites and show how to bridge the Ethereum over and how to tackle some of the things on the Blast network in order for you to maximize the airdrop that you are going to get, that we are potentially going to get. There's nothing ever guaranteed, but it looks like incredible potential for that Blast network airdrop. And then I'm also going to go into why I think the BlastHoge token is positioned so perfectly to benefit from all of the millions of dollars that are coming in to the Blast network. So real quick, folks, for those of you that don't know who I am, that are just coming here live for the first time because you're part of the BlastHoge community, my name is Brad Varnell. I've known Ben Notini now for quite a while. We've been involved in some other businesses together. We have some really close mutual friends that are doing amazing things in life. And when I heard that he was working on the BlastHoge team, that he was a part of this project, I really piqued my interest. And then as a guy that's been around crypto now since 2017, when he started talking about the Blast network and how it had more TVL, total locked value, than the base network, which is owned by Coinbase or backed by Coinbase, that really got my attention. So I jumped in, started qualifying myself for the Blast airdrop, buying some of the Hoge tokens, the BlastHoge tokens, and just been an incredible journey. I've been on several of the Zooms that Kyle and Ben have put on. And so I really love what he is trying to do, what that team is trying to do. And I know that they've been traveling a ton. Ben has been in Dubai and now South Korea and then back to Dubai. The team was traveling. And so I know that some of these 6 p.m. calls just haven't happened. And so I told Ben the other day, hey, if you need me to do some 6 p.m. calls for you, let me know. And he said, yeah, man, let's do it. So once again, my name's Brad Varnell. I've been involved in network marketing and different types of entrepreneurship for many years. Back in 2017, I got involved in crypto when a good friend of mine begged me to get into crypto back when Ethereum was $9. And long story short, I didn't jump in time. And I watched my buddy turn $10,000 into 2.2 million in the bull run of 17 going into 18. So at that point in time, I dove in headfirst and started taking crypto very seriously. And in 2019, I went full time into crypto. That's all I did. And I got crushed off in 18. I got crushed off in 19. I got crushed off in most of 20. It was very similar to the way the end of 21 and then 22 and 23 were. And but luckily for me, I hung in there. And from about November of 2021 till about May of 2022, or excuse me, November of 2020 till May of 2021, I made absolutely life-changing money. And I created this YouTube channel as a way to pay it forward. You know, because of my background in network marketing, I always wanted to help people have freedom. I hate the 9 to 5. I hate the 40-40-40 plan. And I really believe that crypto has the ability to help people change the wealth needle in their life dramatically. Even if you don't have a huge amount of money to invest, you can make life-changing money in crypto. And I believe that we are positioned right now at an incredible place in time, because Bitcoin just halved. Bitcoin halved in April. And historically, over the last 12 years, when Bitcoin halves, about 6 months later, we see a parabolic run-up, not only in the price of Bitcoin, but all of the altcoins. And so, folks, for those of you that are in it for the long term, that are looking to get wealthy over the next 6 to 12 months, I believe you could not be in a better place. And then the thing that I love about the BlastHoge token is I think that we could see tremendous gains from BlastHoge just over the next handful of weeks with this Blast Network airdrop and everything that is happening. I think there is the potential to make 5, 10, 25, 50x on our money that we have in the BlastHoge token. This is not financial advice, folks. I am not a financial advisor. I don't have my securities licenses or anything like that. I'm just a guy that got started in crypto and didn't quit and found some financial freedom in the way. So now that we got that out of the way, so you have a little bit of an idea of who's talking to you, and you know that I've got some experience, that I've been around the block a little bit, you know, so that maybe, just maybe, what I'm saying will resonate with you. Let me get right into it. So the first thing I was going to do here was just go into the chat real quick and just say hello. I appreciate you, Deadwood. You're always one of the first guys in there, always reminding people to like and subscribe, and I appreciate that so much. Sharona, it was great seeing you too and talking with you. Tim G, good to have you. We got Digital Dave, awesome. And so, folks, if you're part of the BlastHoge network, feel free to start chiming in. And if you've got any questions, let me know. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and get right into it. So the first thing that I want to talk about is the BlastHoge and the Blast Network airdrop. So let me switch my screen here over to the BlastHoge, the BlastHoge is the token. The Blast Network is what I want to kind of show you guys first. So let me pop over here. I'm going to do something slightly different, and that is I'm going to share my whole screen with you guys so that hopefully you can see everything. Even when I'm switching tabs, I don't have to try to remember to switch the tab on my computer. So let me share screen. For a second, you're going to see 1,000 of the screen, but that's okay. We're going to hit share, boom, and now let's switch right over to Blast. Let me make sure I get on the right view here, folks.
I'm still seeing you.
I got to add this to stage. There we go. All right, we are in business, folks. So here is the Blast IOEN airdrop. So, folks, you're going to want to get a referral code from whoever invited you to watch this video. I don't want to steal anybody's referrals. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm just here to educate. I've got plenty of my own referrals from my own network. But when you get ready to connect your MetaMask wallet, and I'm going to show you guys here real quick what it's going to look like when you connect a brand new wallet. So you should be able, because I'm sharing my whole screen, you should be able to see my MetaMask wallet. So real quickly, before I go into this, for those of you that may or may not have a MetaMask wallet address, let me go backwards to that super quick. Folks, I'm going to do my best to not have you here all night. At the same time, I really want to make sure that you get all of the information that you need. If you've already got a MetaMask address, bear with me. I'll only take a quick second here, but you're going to go to your browser here and basically just type in Chrome extensions. So you can see I was here a little earlier today. You're going to click on Chrome extensions. You're going to get here basically to the Chrome web store. And you are going to then go up here to the search bar and just type in MetaMask. And you will see it kind of auto connects here. You click on MetaMask. And here it is. As big as can be, this little fox here. You're going to click on this. I've already got mine installed, but if you click on this, it's going to bring you to a page where you have the ability here where it says remove from Chrome. That's going to say add to Chrome. All you're going to do is add it to Chrome. It's going to take you to a page where it's going to ask you if you want to create a new wallet or if you want to import an existing wallet. For most of you that are watching this tutorial, you're going to want to choose the create a new wallet option. At that point in time, it's going to take you to the next page and it's going to ask you to write down your seed phrase. It's going to give you 12 words, and these 12 words are incredibly important, folks. You don't want to skip this step. You want to take those 12 words, you want to write them down in a secure place. I mean, I like to have one notebook that I have these words in, and then it's locked up tight in a safe or in a safety deposit box at your bank. Because if for any reason you drop your computer in a swimming pool, if something happens and it burns up in a fire, whatever the case might be, if you lose access to the device that you have your MetaMask downloaded on and you do not have those 12 words, you are never going to gain access to your tokens. So folks, when those 12 words pop up, write them down. I don't recommend taking a picture of them because now you've got something in your phone on an electronic device. I recommend writing them down, keeping them someplace safe. Once you've got your MetaMask address, you will then send some Ethereum to it from like your Coinbase wallet. And if you don't know what Coinbase is and you don't know how to send Ethereum, definitely get back to the person that invited you onto this YouTube video today. They will be able to help you with that. I can't walk you all the way through that process. But now that you've got your MetaMask, we're going to go back over here to the main page here. When you connect to this blast.io, you see here there's going to be an invite code, and that is where you want to have the referral code from the person that is telling you about this Blast airdrop, and make sure that you get the code from them. So I've already done this, but if I hadn't, I would have put in my code. And there's some things that I'm not going to be able to show you, some things that I'm going to be able to show you. Let me click over real quick here to a different wallet that I haven't connected before, so that it's a little bit more like what you are probably going to see. So when you, let me see, my MetaMask is slightly slow. I don't need Uniswap. Let me get out of Uniswap here. Don't need Uniswap anymore. What's up, babe? You can just talk. Let me go back over here to, so let me go back over to the Blast main screen here, see if that will pop up. What is this? Okay, we don't need that either. I'm trying to get out of some of these tabs. All right, so now here we go. It's going to ask me to connect my wallet, so I'm going to try to connect here. There we go. Oh, for goodness sakes, guys. I knew that this was going to be a lot of fun with my first time trying to, no, I'm not showing anything personal, babe. Let me go up here and grab my code. I don't want you guys, like I said, you guys definitely want to get your own code, but for this, I'm going to need it. So WIL0U, I believe it is. Let me type that in here. And then you're going to get the code from your person and then hit redeem that invite code. And then this is one of the things that I'm not going to be able to show you. So one of the ways that they keep people from trying to game the system is you have to have a Twitter account and you have to have a Discord. If you don't have a Twitter and a Discord, it's easy to go onto your phone and just, create a Twitter account, create a Discord account. You're going to click on this connect Twitter button. You want to have yourself logged into your Twitter account on whatever device you're doing this from. I recommend a computer or a laptop. It's a lot easier to see and do these things on a great big huge screen, at least for me. So you would connect your Twitter. Once you've done that, you would connect your Discord. And at that point in time, it would take you to where you could connect your wallet and bridge and earn. And all you would simply do is connect your wallet. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back here to my other wallet that has been connected and show you guys what you would do once your wallet is connected. So let me go back over here to my other MetaMask. And then let's get off of this page. We'll look at this good looking BlastHoge Twitter page while I'm getting back to where I want to be. They got an awesome Twitter. They got an awesome mascot. I love their logo. And they're closing in on almost a little over 3,600 followers, folks. So I do have a link to the BlastHoge Twitter in the description of the video. If you haven't become a part of the BlastHoge community, definitely go check out their Twitter. Let's get back over here. And for the last time, hopefully, we're going to, nope, I need to disconnect this wallet, log out of this wallet. Come on. There we go. See, we get logged out. I know that this seems like a little bit of a crazy, a lot of stuff to do, folks, but I'm just kind of trying. I really want to help those of you that have not, done all of this yet, have the best opportunity to get it done. We're going to, now I can just log in with my wallet because I'm already in. I'm going to connect with my MetaMask. And then as you see here, my MetaMask pops up. When you do that on the screen that I just showed you, you're going to go ahead and sign here. And then, boom, you can see here's my address, Crypto Brad V. And then you can see what I've got accumulated so far. So I've got all 16 of the multipliers and, racking up some pretty good points. And so the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to bridge some Ethereum over. And this is how you do it. You hit bridge. And folks, if I'm moving too fast or if you have questions, please ask them. I can't see the chat right this second, but my wife is monitoring the chat. And if I need to slow down, if I need to do something again, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. So I've already got a decent amount of Ethereum over here, so I don't want to send a ton, but I'm going to send, let's see, what is 001 in Ethereum? Can't even tell. 001. You can really send any amount. I recommend for those of you that can afford it, the more that you send, the more points that you get. So I recommend around $100 if you can do it, more if possible, but $100 will allow you to interact with everything and get most of the multipliers that you need to get. Once again, let me see. What do I got in there? 05. Oh, so I think I'm 0. Let's just do 01 like that. That'd be better. So we're going to do 01. We're going to submit that. Once we hit submit, you'll see where it says, deposit pending to Blast. My MetaMask is going to pop up again. And it's a two-tiered system like this for your own safety. So you always get a chance to double check and confirm on your MetaMask wallet before anything actually gets transferred out of the wallet. So once this turns green or blue for me, so you can see it cost me about $2.26 in Ethereum. So that's another little thing. Like, let's say that you got $100 worth of Ethereum. Don't send the whole $100. You're going to need a few dollars in Ethereum for the transaction fee to get it over to the Blast network. So you can see it's thinking here. while that's thinking, let me just say hello. Hey, we got N Sweet in the house. Thank you so much for being here. Street Talk Deli Podcast. Hey, cool. Street Talk Deli Podcast. That sounds like a pretty cool podcast. Thank you so much for being here. We got Consortium. Let's go in the chat. So thank you all very much. Those are new names that I don't recognize. So I'm going to guess that you are probably hanging out here from the probably hanging out with the BlastHoge community. Awesome. Glad to have you here. So here you can see, so 01 deposited to Blast. So now what? You've got some ETH. You got it over in your Blast account. What do you do next? Very simple. Just come up here and click where it says airdrop. And then once again, something that I'm not going to be able to, you're not going to see it exactly on your screen the way that I'm seeing it on my screen. But for the most part, it's very similar. So you will see all of this. So these are all of the different ways that you can interact with the platforms on the Blast network to get your points up. So you can see here on Thruster Finance, I've got 1.5 gold. So I haven't earned a ton of gold, but I have earned 1.84 gold by interacting with these. But the other thing is your multiplier here is going to be at 0 or 2. And in order to get that multiplier up, the way that you do that is you interact and use some of these platforms in order to do some swaps and some exchanges and use them. And so the way that you get the multiplier is you click on multipliers, and then you can see here on my computer that all of these are gold already. I've already done them. But see this here? This is a new one.
You still have Konosurum's thing still up.
Didn't switch over?
No, you just have his comment up, so it's blocking some of your stuff.
Yeah, but it also doesn't look like the Blast page is showing. Or is it now? Are you seeing the Blast page here with the gold?
No, I'm showing, and now it is.
Now it is.
Now
okay.
it is, yeah.
Okay. So these ones that are already in gold, I can't show you exactly what it would look like, but it's going to look like, so this is a new multiplier that I haven't got yet, and it's titled Launchpad. So all of these are going to look like these down here for you. When you click on it, the cool thing about it is that it now shows you which ones of these are the launch pads. So just to reiterate, if you go just to the straight airdrop page, it didn't go back. Let me just try something here, hit leaderboard and then hit airdrop and see if it'll take me back to the original page that I was trying to be on here. Yeah, so you see on this original page here, this is just a list of every single thing that you could go participate in, and every single one use, which I don't recommend. You don't have to use them all. But the cool thing is when you go to this multiplier page and then you click on spot dexes, it's going to just bring up a list of the spot dexes. When you bring up the perp dexes, it's just going to bring up a list of the perp dexes. When you click on NFTFi, it's just going to bring up a list of NFTFi so that it's easier for you to figure out what you want to interact with. So here it says Launchpad. So let's go ahead and let's get ourselves a Launchpad, figure out what we got to do to get the Launchpad. So I have already interacted with Blaster, I believe. So let's go here and hit Blaster XYZ. Part of the reason that they have you get your Twitter account set up is so that you can actually go take a look at the business's Twitter page and see if everything looks legit. And so we're going to go to Blaster XYZ, which is going to bring up their Twitter account. And you can follow it, which I already have. And then you will see here the link to the actual platform. So I'm going to go ahead and click this blast.xyz. Still no questions? And then, folks, you always have to connect your wallet to these platforms. So here it says connect. You hit connect. Use what you're using. I'm using MetaMask. Most of you will probably be using MetaMask. And then you can see here where it pops up and it wants me to connect to account 6, which is what I wanted to do. So I hit next. And then I'm giving this site permission to see my address and account balances and all of that. Now, they cannot take my funds or do anything, derogatory to me, but it just allows me to connect to the platform and then use their services. So once this has completed, then I will be able to use this and hopefully get that next set of multipliers. And once I'm done, okay, so it's going to ask me to switch to the Blast network. And then we should be in business. Yeah, there we go. So let me see, link your Twitter account. It wants me to link my Twitter account, so that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and click that. Oh, wait a second. No, I don't want to. I don't think that should be a necessity. I do not want to link that. So when this pops up, I'm actually going to reject that. And then I'm just going to close this window. All right. So now here we go. My wallet's connected and trying to see here what we have to do to connect with this account, this Blaster, the Launchpad part. Let's click on the airdrop tab here and see what it tells us. Now, this kind of just goes back to the leaderboard. So, folks, I want to keep it simple for you guys, and most of you wouldn't be able to do this one quite yet anyways. So since I haven't done it myself, I don't want to spend 15 or 20 minutes trying to figure out exactly what I need to do to get that last 2 multipliers. So I'm just going to go back here to the main page, and I'm going to show you guys how to get the first handful of multipliers. So we're going to go back to the how to earn multipliers. Still no questions? I would have figured that by now there'd be a bunch of questions, but so we want to get back to the main airdrop page, and then we're going to go to this multipliers, and then so the spot dexes. So I'm just going to show you guys. For me, the first one that I liked was Thruster Finance. So when you're seeing that list of the drop down, click onto Thruster Finance. And so with that, I have already been there, so I can just type it here into my browser. You will click on Thruster Finance, go to their Twitter, follow them on Twitter, and then use their link. You can see here my wallet needs to get connected on every single site. Your wallet will need to get connected. So I go back over here, hit MetaMask. I need some, was that Jeopardy music? No, do. There we go. Hit next. Confirm. Connecting. Okay, we are connected. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to do a little bit of a swap. One of the great things about this Blast network is that the fees are incredibly cheap. So you can just about buy anything. There is a platform on here called Juice Finance. So I thought, since I'm going to be using the Juice Finance platform, I might as well buy a couple of Juice tokens. I don't think that Thruster Finance, for whatever reason, they do not have the BlastHoge token yet. So I am going to show you how to buy some BlastHoge tokens here real quick too. But this is a great platform to interact with. And so let's just scroll down here or type in Juice. They do have Juice. I've already got a handful of tokens you can see here. You don't have to buy a lot of tokens. If I flip this the other way and change this, say, to USDB, I want to say that these Juice tokens are only worth about $11. So yeah, you might be able to see here $11.32. So I only bought $11 or $12 worth of tokens. yet I still earned, am earning more points, earning the blaster gold. So let me buy a few more juice tokens just to show you guys how it works. I'm going to switch this here to Ethereum because you've got Ethereum bridged over from your wallet. Then you're going to switch this one to juice. And then you're simply going to figure out how much juice you want. And so I definitely, so $11 worth was 0.0003. So I'm just going to buy another 0.0003, $11 worth here. So you can see here it's 0.00308, like a great big long number. Going to get me 164 juice. I'm going to hit the swap button. Hit swap again. My MetaMask is going to pop up, ask me to confirm the transaction. When I'm using my streaming software and all the other power that I've got going on my computer, that this MetaMask is extremely slow compared to normal. I apologize for that, folks. Thank you for bearing with me. But you just hit the confirm down there in the bottom of the left right hand side. And submitted. And then you will see, it looks like if you want to, you can do the transaction. And so somebody asked, what is Juice? Juice is a token of the Juice platform. So I'm going to show you guys the Juice platform here in just a quick second too. So Juice is just another token similar to Bitcoin or Ethereum or BlastHoge or, Cardano XRP. It is another cryptocurrency, and the ticker for it just happens to be Juice. So we just bought $11 worth of juice. That could turn into $5 tomorrow. That could turn into $25 tomorrow, depending on the success of the platform. As you can see here, folks, you will be able to pull open your MetaMask at this point. And what you will notice if you're brand new here is you're not going to actually see the juice tokens like I am. So you can see the juice tokens. I had about 164,000. I just bought another 164,000, and there they are, 329,000, or 329 tokens. But you won't be able to see yours there. In order to see your tokens, you have to import the token address. So let me show you how to do that real quick. And I know I'm being pretty, detail orientated, but I'm just going on the assumption that there's some new people to this project and new people to crypto. And I really want to give you the best tutorial possible. Folks, I forgot to mention this in the beginning. A short pencil is always better than a long-term memory. So please, if you're able to, grab a notebook and take notes. Write down step 1, step 2, step 3, because I promise you by later on tonight or tomorrow when you get ready to do some of this, you will probably forget, and then you got to come back and watch the video and try to skip forward and rewind and all that fun stuff. So try to write this down. So this is how you're going to get the token into your MetaMask. You're going to hit this 3 dots. You're going to hit View on Explorer. This is going to take you to a page where it shows all of your tokens again, where you can now click here, and you're going to go here to the Juice token. And when you click on this, where it says Juice there, it takes you to this next page, and you can see here, token contract address. You're going to copy this. You're going to go back to your MetaMask. And you're going to scroll down and click Import Tokens. You're going to now paste that contract address there. And then you can see on mine where it says token has already been added. If it hadn't already been added, this would turn blue, and you would hit next, and then you would confirm. and voila, your tokens would be there. So just for the fun of it, let's go now. So you've interacted and you've used Thruster Finance. So that's the first protocol that I would use. Now let's go back over here to the Blast network. And one of the other ones that is important to use that I really think that everybody ought to use is, okay, so here's the Juice Finance. We'll show you Juice Finance, but Blaster Swap here. So Blaster Swap is where I've been buying my Hoge tokens, my BlastHoge. So let's go over here to Blaster Swap Finance. And so let me, as I start to type this in, I think it will auto connect blasterswap.com. Here we go. Up here in the top right-hand corner, it says launch app instead of connect wallet. So we're going to connect our wallet. You can see here, I haven't done a total, a whole lot of stuff. I've done a little bit of trading volume, deposited $19 into a pool to get myself some points, but nothing special. The first thing you want to do is just go to the DEX. That's decentralized exchange, and that's the swap feature. And then you're going to choose the token that you want to spend first, which is going to be Ethereum. And then you're going to choose the token that you want to buy, which is Hoge, BlastHoge. And you can scroll down here and see it right here, BlastHoge. And then you're going to decide how much you want to buy. So we said 003 was like $11. Let's just buy another $25 worth of it. So let's go like 0.0075 and see what that gets us. Looks like that's going to get us, oh, wrong spot. You want to type the 0075 up here in the ETH box. So 0.0075. And that's going to get us, it looks like, how much is that? 27 bucks worth. Yeah. So 4,111,108 tokens. Oh, and then we're going to hit connect our MetaMask. Convert over here when it pops up. It's one nice thing when I do a static video, I can record, I can edit a lot of that dead space out of the video. But we're going live, I just got to kind of put up with it. So we just keep the blue button down there until we're good. So now this should allow us to confirm the transaction. What's going on? Why is it not letting me confirm? There we go. So this will turn yellow, confirm the transaction. Gonna now ask me to approve the ETH spending. You can see here that cost me 1 cent. So I'm going to confirm. Once that is confirmed, we are good. So we just bought $25 worth of the BlastHoge, and that has been added to my wallet. So let me get back out here for a second here, folks, and get me back to where you can see me instead of everything else. And, you know, let me say, Drew Shreves, how do we put money into the pool? Great question, Drew. Let me run over and show you that very quickly. So let me run back over to the Blaster network and show you how you actually add money to the pool. So what you're doing when you add money to the pool, folks, is you're adding liquidity. And you basically get rewarded for adding liquidity. And you usually have to do, say, like $10 of Ethereum and $10 of the same token that you're adding to the liquidity pool. And then anytime somebody, like I just bought with Ethereum, I bought the Blast token. So there is an Ethereum Blast token pool, liquidity pool. And every time somebody buys BlastHoge with Ethereum, it creates fees. And then the liquidity providers get a small percentage of those fees. Deadwood, should we be under Ethereum or Blast Network? You're going to, once you've got the funds bridged over, you're going to want to be on the Blast Network when you're doing all of these transactions. None of these sites will let you transact on the Ethereum network. Plus the fees on the Blast Network are pennies versus dollars. So let me run back over here to, back to that right spot. I wanted. So let me add that back there so we're good. Get over here to this view, and then we're going to go back over and we're going to show you how you can add liquidity to the pool. So we're back here on Blaster. So you would go to pools, and then you would look for a pool. I'm trying to think here. So I do not have, it looks like everything here looks like it needs USDB, or it needs WETH or WETH, which all WETH is wrapped Ethereum. It's the same exact price as regular Ethereum. It's, you know, everything about it is the same thing. So this is what we're going to do here real fast, folks. I know that we're already 40 minutes into this video and we're still on the first multiplier, but real quick here, you need to get some WETH and you need to get some USDB. So the first thing you do here is you get on here, you choose your Ethereum because that's what we got. And then once we've got Ethereum, we want to buy some, what did I say? The USDB. So we're going to buy about $10 worth of USDB, which should probably be about 0.003 was like $11, I want to say. $10, close enough. That should pop up here. What do you mean insufficient ETH? I should have plenty of ETH for that transaction unless I did something that, unless I bought something that I didn't realize I bought.
Would I have to run and cook real quick?
Where in the world did all my ETH just go? I had 190. I must have bought more of something. Here I am trying to show you guys. I think I must have bought like zero. I don't understand how my Ethereum got all the way down to $10 that quick. I just transferred about $180 in Ethereum over to this wallet so I could show you guys what to do. So let me figure something out here real quick. Let me switch this and go to the Hoge token and see what's going on. I could have swore that it showed only $25 there. Let me click something here. So yeah, I guess I must have accidentally bought a little bit more of the Hoge than I thought that I did. I must have did 1 0 too little. So let me get back over here and let's sell about $100 worth of Hoge. I can get some other funds here and buy it back. Let's see what we got. How many tokens does it take? No, that's gonna be, we're gonna need to do more like a 1. So there we go. That's enough. That's $66. That'll get us to where we want to be. So we're going to sell $66 of the Hoge. It's going to ask us to approve the Hoge spending. And we might have to take up where we left off tonight, tomorrow night or Wednesday night, because I don't know if we're going to get all the way through what I wanted to get through, folks. I wanted to show you guys how to get a good majority of the multipliers, but this has taken so long just to get through this first one. So now we've got some Ethereum. We're going to switch that. We've got Ethereum there. Now we're going to get the USDB. We're going to buy the 0.003, $11 of it. Confirm. And it asks you to approve this ETH spending every single time. And you can see that fee is a penny every single time. Doesn't seem like much, but when you've got thousands and hundreds of thousands of people using the platforms and doing multiple transactions on a daily basis, very quickly that adds up. And then what was the other one? The WETH, the wrapped ETH. So we want some wrapped ETH. So we want to buy basically the same amount, 0.003 of that, another $11 or so. Yep, this just says it's not considered a trade, so it doesn't earn you any rewards, but that's okay. Gets us over here to where we want to be. And for those of you that are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I'm going to be doing a lot of content on the BlastHoge token and the Blast network. So if you hit that subscribe button and you hit that notification bell, every time I go live or every time I put out a video, you will get a notification letting you know that that's going to be happening. So we should be able to go back to our wallet here and see that we got some USDB and some WETH in our wallet there. So there we go. So once again, this is a give me an opportunity. So there's the WETH there, but you don't see the USDB. So once again, you have a token that you know is in your wallet, but you're not seeing it. You click on the three dots here in your MetaMask, hit View on Explorer, and then you're going to go down here to the tokens, and there it is, USDB, $10.94. Click on it. Come over here and copy that contract address. Come back to your MetaMask. Import tokens. Paste that back into there. And as you can see, this time it fills in USDB, 18 decibels. We hit next. It shows that we've got $10.94. We hit import, and voila, there are our tokens, folks. So anytime you don't have a token in your wallet that you believe you are supposed to have, that's all you need to do. The cool thing about the blockchain is that you can never lose tokens. They're always there, even if you can't see them. So there we go. We got our USDB. We got our WETH. We're going to come back over here to Blaster Swap, come back over here to pools. And then we are going to, we want to hit the plus deposit here button, Drew. And we are going to just add $10. And then that shows us, it pulls up how much Ethereum we need to add. Well, that's weird. Now it's letting me do Ethereum. But I want to do, since we just bought it, let's do the wrapped ETH. So it shows us here automatically how much wrapped ETH we're going to need. We're going to hit confirm. And then once again, for the 9,000th time today, we're going to confirm that we're going to approve the USDB spending first. Then it's going to ask us to approve the WETH spending here in a moment. There we go. So whenever you're adding liquidity, Drew, it always has to be the same exact amount of money. If you're adding $10 in one token, then you're going to add $10 in the other token. Prove that. And then it's going to come down here and allow us to confirm the transaction. And I would say that just like that, we have now provided liquidity and we are in the pool 15 minutes later. All right, wait for that to confirm. Awesome. So there we go. We want to, it looks like we're all done there. Now we want to get, it says, man, sorry, folks, let me get these reading glasses on of mine here real quick. I want to make sure I see that correctly. So now we want to add liquidity. So we're going to hit max. Or wait a second, I take that back. That's, yeah. and then the 00267. So that's the liquidity token. It's the pair that we're adding here. You hit confirm. And let me double check something here real quick. I want to make sure that I'm doing this right, folks. Bear with me for just a quick second. I want to check something out real quick. ETH, yeah, USDB. Yeah, see, I thought it's we don't. So now we're going to go back over here to pools, and then we are going to add liquidity to V2. There we go. And we're going to choose USDB. There we go. That is just adding another 98 cents here. So that's weird. Let's click on my positions and see if we have a position yet. So here we go. Create pair. Now that we have both of those tokens, sorry about that. Let me show you that again because I was a little confused myself. So you're on the pools. You've bought the two different tokens that you need to buy, the USDB and the WETH V2. You're going to hit add liquidity. Going to click on V2. You're going to go to, you're going to go to my positions and then create pair. Token 1 is going to be USDB. Token 2 is going to be the ETH or the WETH in this case. And then select the fee type, 0.05. That sounds good. And then we are going to just use the current price. Current price, good there. And we're going to do WETH for 1. So we're just going to do the 10% there. And then we are going to confirm what? Oh, I used a different DApp when I was actually adding to the pools, folks. So this is kind of embarrassing. It's the money's gone because you can see in my account here that I do not have $10 in the USDB. And so the USD is down to 98 cents and the WETH is way down too. So I'm not quite sure why this is not letting me go ahead and just show that I make the deposit. I've already added the liquidity. So there should be a spot here where I'm able to add the liquidity, but it should be more than 90. It should be more than 98 cents here. Let's just do that though. Let's get this done. Hit the confirm there. Yeah, we've already done this here. The only thing that I can think of, Drew, that it's just taking a little while for it to show up because it doesn't make any sense. Already did. The money has disappeared from our account, and if we look at the MetaMask, maybe if the MetaMask will pop back up for them. Oh, for goodness sakes. Get rid of that. So that's still working. Why is the MetaMask not working? see what we got there. We want to reject that. There we go. Wow, guys, I cannot believe that an hour is already gone by. It shows add liquidity confirmed here. Let me click on that and view on Block Explorer. Yeah, so it's showing here that I added liquidity for 996 and then the ETH there. So all I can think of, Drew, is that it just doesn't show up yet in my positions. And so I think we just have to wait a little bit of time here, because my position should update because I did add the liquidity. So let me see here. Fee earned. There it goes. Here it is. So you can see here that I've got the $10 and then the ETH there. I'm not quite sure. So that finally just showed up. And then this is the other one that I did when I was here, the first day. So that did work. It just took a while for that to show up. So sorry about that, folks. Let me get back out here and see what we got going. Icon, Sometimes you have to keep refreshing because it does take a while for it to process. So with that, folks, any more questions on what we've seen so far? I'm popped back. I can see the chat. So if you have any questions, let me know. In the meantime, I'm going to get back over here real quick because I want to show you guys. I'm not going to be able to show you how to do every single one of these, but the next one, the perp dexes, folks, this is probably not as easy for a brand new person to do, and I don't have time to walk all the way through it, so I would skip over that one, and then I would go here to this NFT.fi. And when you click on that one, it's going to bring up a list of NFTs, and then I will just show you the one that I like. I liked Minty. Was the easiest one that I found to use with the absolute cheapest NFTs. So I came over here to Mintify, and you click connect. And we're going to do the Blast Network. It wants you to check mark a box here, hit Blast Network. Some of the other platforms had Ethereum, like the cheapest one that I could find on the network was, like $10, $15, $20, where this one has some really, really cheap ones. So if you scare, like right down here, this layer 3 cube is down at 0.00001. That's probably, I don't even know, like 10 cents. I'm going to guess maybe 10 cents, something like that. And so all you have to do is click where it says buy one of these right here. So you click buy for 0.001 ETH, connect your MetaMask. Keep hitting those buttons until you're ready to go, and then buy again, and your MetaMask should pop up to confirm. And then I went ahead and bought like 4 of them just to make sure that I was getting a little bit of volume. And then I also wanted to get one of the other bonuses. And so once you do this, though, I would recommend buying, like 4. So you can see here, you got 1 cent here, and then the 0.001, 37 cents tied up in this NFT. So you can buy 4 of them for less than $2. I'm not going to go through and buy 4 right now. You would just do the same process 4 times. That is done. You would just collect here. You can see that shows that you're done. You'd hit another buy for 0.001 and confirm it in your wallet and do that 3 more times. And then you're going to come back here to the airdrop. And sometimes it takes a couple for these to update. So similar to the way that it took a couple of minutes for my liquidity to show up on the Blaster network, sometimes it takes a little while for this to turn gold. But just by buying those 4 NFTs on Minty, you're going to get this 2x multiplier. And then you can go down here where it says jackpot, and you can basically click on this, and it's going to bring up a box that asks you token or NFT, and you click on NFT, and then you basically just stake you just stake it. You just add it here. It'll be obvious. You just a couple clicks of the button, and you add your NFT to this jackpot NFT, and then within a couple of minutes, you're going to see the jackpot NFT. The same thing goes for like your juice token or a little bit of your BlastHoge. You can click on that jackpot. You can click on the BlastHoge or the juice and add it, and you will then get that multiplier. The Gamblify, I could not find a way to do the Gamblify that didn't cost me about $35 to do a little bit of gambling. If somebody's got a better way to do Gamblify, let me know. It's about 35 bucks, so I don't want to try to show you. The GameFi was relatively easy, but it takes a few steps. But that would get you, so the spot dexes get you to, the NFT-Fi gets you to, then by buying tokens, that gets you up to, that gets you up to 8 of the multipliers. And then the same thing, so the social fi, let me see if I can remember which social fi I used. Let me go back here to the straight airdrop page and see if I can remember which one of these platforms was the social fi. I wish I could see the list like you can if you click on this. Let me go down here and see. So YOLO Games, I want to say, was where I did the Gamblify. I just bet on whether the price of Ethereum was going to go up or down, and they basically do it every 30 seconds. And I did the absolute minimum amount that I could do it, which is about 35 bucks. And I won one, and I lost one, and I quit. So I basically broke, relatively even. So I know that this District 1 is a social fi, but I believe that you need an invite code for District 1, and I didn't have an invite code when I was doing it. So this Play Cambria here is the one that I used for the GameFi. So let me show you the GameFi real quickly. And what did I say it was? Cambria. So Cambria Play. So play.cambria.gg. I don't think, since I've already done it, that I'm going to be able to walk you guys through every single step. One of the things you'll notice is a lot of stuff is redundant. So the first thing you got to do is connect your wallet. You're going to hit, then you're going to confirm in the MetaMask. This one cost me just a little, around $3 worth of Ethereum, and then I played one game. Cost me $3, I want to say. So you will go here. My wallet is connected, and we don't want to switch wallet. Why is it not giving me the opportunity to go in? We want to get into the next page. Why? Don't understand. Log out. That's weird. That is weird. So maybe it's because I've already been in there. You connect wallet. I'm going to hit Meta again. Let's try this. Make this. I'm going to pop over here. See if there's any more chat. Doesn't look like it while I'm waiting here for my MetaMask. For the best experience, only one MetaMask at a time. I'm not quite sure if my MetaMask was already connected. I I see what probably happened. I'm helping one of my, there we go. I'm helping one of my students do this. He's going on a vacation. And so let's see if this will work here. So next, here we go. Accept and sign. So helping one of my students do this, and he had to go to Jamaica for 10 days. And so I have been doing this on his wallet. So live on Blast, just hit the accept invitation button, hit play. Maybe. Come on, there we go. No, I didn't want to go to Twitter. Let me see. So we're going to do this VIP world. There we go. I don't know why the Twitter was on there. Okay, then enter world. Holy smokes, folks. Anybody that tells you that getting these airdrops is easy is lying. You definitely earn your money to a certain extent. Before we get off here, I'm going to go into a little bit of the reason behind the airdrops. For those of you that might be curious, why are these companies giving away hundreds of millions of dollars? And while this is waiting to load, maybe I've got enough time. But the main reason is, folks, you can imagine if you decided that you had an incredible tasting, soda, or you wanted to try to take over the market of Coca-Cola, is near impossible at this point in time. But what if you had, $1 billion marketing budget, and you could just give out millions and millions and millions and millions of free cans of your soda pop, or even reward people with free money, like they found out if they went and got a can of your soda pop when they opened it, that they were going to get a code, and that by getting that code, they were going to have the opportunity to potentially get an airdrop that was worth, tens of dollars or even hundreds or thousands of dollars. You might have the ability to create a huge user base. Well, that's what these projects are basically doing. It's basically free, very, very inexpensive to mint a token and create a cryptocurrency. Then you create a buzz by basically letting it be known that you're going to do an airdrop for people that participate in your platform in the early stages. And folks, I'm sorry, but my computer just does not look like it wants to load this thing while I'm using my streaming software and everything that goes through. But it's pretty much a step-by-step. Like once this loads, you just click next and so on and so forth. But, it's already 7:07. I know you guys got other things to do in life, and I gotta get rolling here relatively soon too. So it doesn't look like we're going to be able to get through the GameFi. It just doesn't look like it's going to load. So let me get back over here to the Blast page real fast. Hopefully you guys saw the Mintify process. And once again, once you are on the Blast airdrop page, that using the Blaster swap and the Thruster finance will get you the DEXs. NFT-Fi will get you the NFTs. Then you go down and use the NFTs for the jackpot and the tokens for the jackpot token. And what I will do is the next time we get on here, I don't know if they're going to want me to do something again tomorrow or if it's going to be the next day or when, but sometime soon, we'll get on there and I'll be a little bit better prepared, and hopefully my computer will be running a little bit quicker, and we will get into more of those. And so before we hop all of the way off of here, folks, I want to share, the BlastHoge token just a little bit more with you. So the BlastHoge token, that's the whole reason we're doing this. Like, the Blast airdrop is amazing, and we're happy to help people get that airdrop. But one of the reasons that we're doing that is because if we help you get that Blast airdrop, you're also going to become a huge part of the community. Hopefully you're going to buy some BlastHoge tokens along the way. But BlastHoge is a community-driven meme business. And that's one of the things I love about this token. The guys that are running this are business owners. They're entrepreneurs. They didn't just create a meme coin and they're trying to run it up and make a few dollars fast. They've got a long-term plan. That's why Ben Natini has been flying all over the country, sharing their vision and what they have going with, you know, the people in Dubai, in South Korea, and so on and so forth. But their thesis with BlastHoge, and I like it, is that as they go up the ranks, right now there's probably maybe 100, 200 tokens. A few weeks ago, there was only 25 or 50 tokens, but the network is growing quick. But their goal is to build a community to where when this airdrop happens around June 26th, I think is when they're going to start doing the airdrop. A lot of the liquidity, the Blur NFT platform is also backing this Blast network, and Blur gave away hundreds of millions of dollars to people that used its Blur NFT platform. And we believe that throughout this ecosystem, hundreds of millions of dollars are going to get airdropped to people on the Blast network. So some of these, like Thruster Finance and Juice and Blaster Swap and the Cambrify, and a lot of these platforms don't have tokens yet either. Some of them do, like the Juice, but some of them don't have tokens yet. So when you're interacting with these different platforms and qualifying yourself for these different multipliers, you're also potentially setting yourself up not only for the Blast Network airdrop, but for all of these other projects that will probably end up creating a token and airdropping their early community members too. And we believe, and I believe the same as they do, that these tokens, the BlastHoge token and community, is going to get a lot of the liquidity that comes in from the airdrops. People are excited about meme coins right now. Meme coins have been just doing some absolutely incredible things. If you click here on the Trade Now button on their website, and this is definitely right there in the description of this video, the blasthoge.xyz website, where you can go look at everything I was just showing you, and then you can click here and you can buy tokens here too. But I like to use Blaster Swap, but you can see the numbers. You can see here they've got $250,000 worth of liquidity locked here. Right now, the total market cap of the token is $3.2 million, folks, which is nothing. $3.2 million, when hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars are getting ready to hit this network and to come into the ecosystem. This thing could certainly 10x, 25x, 50x, 100x over the next handful of weeks. I don't know what it's going to go to. Once again, not financial advice. I'm putting more money into this meme coin than I've ever put into any other meme coin, if that means anything to you at all. Normally, when I'm getting involved in meme coins, I take 100, 200, 300, 500, a relatively small amount, and throw at it in case it does something phenomenal. But because I believe so strongly, my conviction that this token is going to do amazing things, I want to make a lot of money on it, even if it just 10x's. So I've got enough of these tokens to where even if this thing just 10x's over the next few weeks, you know, it's going to set me up for several months and kind of help me get through the, you know, the lull in the market till we get all the way to the bear market. And I just realized I wasn't sharing my screen that whole time. Let me do that real fast, folks. I know you guys want to get out of here, but let me go real quick and just reiterate what I was talking about. So here on the BlastHoge network, BlastHoge.xyz, it looks like it clicked off of that. So let me go back to it really fast, guys. That's why I like having my wife around, but she had to split. She had some other important things to do, but I didn't change my view. So this is the BlastHoge website. And I definitely recommend you check it out. The link is in the description, but you can click right here on this Trade Now button, and it'll take you to this screen right here, the DEX screener. And this is what I was talking about, where if you look over here, you can see the liquidity locked at 251,000. As the token gains steam and increases in value, they're going to add more liquidity. Right now, it's sitting at a fully diluted value of about $3.2 million. So with that, let me get back over here to the final view, and we will let you guys get rolling. I appreciate you all very much. For those of you that are in the BlastHoge network, thanks for coming and checking out the channel. If you liked what I did tonight, please let Ben and those guys know in the chat groups that you liked me, so that I get an opportunity to spend some more time with you. If you didn't like what I did tonight, just don't say anything. No, just kidding. I will try to dial it in, be a little bit more concise the next time. I didn't know what to expect trying to walk through all of this and show how you connect your wallets and all of that. So there was definitely a couple of times where it took longer than I would have liked, or I had to redo something. So in between now and the next time, I will try to dial that in. But hopefully this was helpful and valuable for you guys. And we will see you again very soon. For those of you that don't know, we do a live stream on Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, noon Eastern. That is a deep dive microcap gem live stream where we go over tokens that have 5, 10, 15, 25 million dollar market caps that we believe can 10, 25, 50, 100, 1,000x over the next 6, 12, 18 months. So we would love to have you join us on Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And in between now and then, God bless you all, and just have a fantastic night. We will see you in the